Book 256. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels, and today I'm going to tell you guys about the girl who saw a future full of fire. That's right, the girl who saw a future full of fire. But what is Matthew Daniels talking about? A long time ago, there was a flourishing society of people who lived at the base of a large volcano. This society loved their home near the volcano because the soil there was full of nutrients and their crops never failed. These people always had enough to eat and their lives were peaceful and happy. They spent their days singing, dancing, relaxing, and playing. One day, the head priestess was doing her duty inside the holy place when a young girl came running into her hut. This girl, who was one of my ancestors no less, looked very distraught. "Head priestess," she called out, "I just saw a vision of fire, smoke, death, and destruction. Please tell me the meaning of this vision. I am very distressed because of it." The head priestess did her best to comfort the girl, but nothing she tried seemed to work. She then knew that what the girl had seen was profound indeed. The head priestess decided to go into meditation so that she might see the vision which was shown to the young girl. When she did, the guards showed her the vision as well, and the head priestess likewise became very distressed. "You are correct," the head priestess said. "I saw fire, smoke, death, and destruction in our future. We must warn the people." The head priestess and the young girl went out amongst the people and began to warn them that the volcano would soon erupt and their entire society would be destroyed in the near future. The people began to panic and they asked the young girl and the head priestess what they must do to survive. The head priestess told them that no one could change the future except the gods themselves and their ancestors. "We must all stop going about our normal lives," the head priestess proclaimed. "We must dedicate ourselves to meditation and prayer, and we must beseech the gods to stay the volcano." When she said this, all of the people in the land were afraid, and everyone, from the oldest to the youngest, ceased to sing, dance, relax, and play. They all put on clothes which were used for mourning, and they began to pray and meditate without ceasing. They prayed in their homes, they meditated in the streets, they burned incense to the gods, and they lit candles for their ancestors. All hints of joy were gone, and it was replaced with sober sadness. For weeks, the people feared the worst, and they allowed no one to relax for even a moment. It was decreed by the elders that all must put their thoughts and energy towards changing such a horrific future of fire, smoke, death, and destruction. As they all worked to ward off the evil that would cause the volcano to erupt, the same young girl who was the one to see the vision was meditating in her home and calling on the ancestors in her mind. Then, feeling frightened, she leapt up from her sitting position and she bumped into a table. The table rocked back and forth and then fell over. The young girl cried out as the candle she had lit for the ancestors caused her floor to catch on fire. This fire quickly spread, and in minutes her house was consumed. Not only that, but the fire also spread to the neighboring homes and the fields surrounding them, and before anyone could react, a great and uncontrollable fire began to ravage the entire area. People started to scream and run for their lives, and the young girl watched the carnage with horror etched upon her face. The scene that she saw was indeed the scene from her vision. The fire was not from the volcano erupting, the fire was from the candle she had lit. In that moment, she realized that by trying to avoid the future of fire, smoke, death, and destruction, she had inadvertently caused it to come to pass. And so, the morning motivation of today is the girl who saw a future full of fire. Today, I want you to remember this saying of the wise. Worrying does not take away the troubles of tomorrow. It only takes away the peace of today. Do not spend your entire life running away from a potential bad outcome. Instead, occupy your time following your heart and living in peace. The future will be the future, whether you sacrifice today or not. So, live your life being happy and always strive to do that which is good. And remember, you are awesome, you are amazing, you are wonderful, and you are great. And you are going to change the world. I just hope I'm still alive to see it, family. I'm out. Good morning. To order books in the Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels book series, search Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels on Amazon.com or visit www.dandyandbigherm.com.